Oh, say does that star-spangled banner.
All right, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings.
Well, I think for San Antonio, they were hoping to begin the year better. It's still too soon to hit the panic button, but they're heading in the wrong direction.
Now the starting group for San Antonio. They've got Johnson, and it's Hardaway in at the point guard position. And for Oklahoma City, and it's Walton in at the center position. And this promises to be an up-tempo affair, Brent. Both teams aren't shy about getting out on the break.
I think about it, BA, are the coaches telling each of their teams tonight, look, as fast as we get out in transition, we have to do the same in terms of getting back in transition defense. Just slow them down 3 or 4 seconds to make them set up anything in the half-court offense, and ultimately that could win out here tonight.
Now here's Hardaway. No good on the three. For three, Allen on target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Outside Robinson. Outside Johnson. Pass to Weber. They double him with White. 6 to shoot. Hardaway from outside. Connects from downtown.
What a great option he gives them on every possession.
Hardaway's gone 1 for 2 from deep. White looking it over. Here's Allen. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. And for an up-and-coming San Antonio Spurs team, Grant, what's the key for them in your mind?
I'd have to say, BA, that it's patience. You know, young guys need time to develop their game and learn from experience. You can't expect people to become stars overnight.
Outside Robinson. Pass to McGrady. The shot. And Walton pulls it down.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
That shot wide open. Allen's got 7 points.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Hardaway, no good.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
White, the pass to Rodman, and he dunks it down.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that. And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
For 3, Allen. Rebound San Antonio. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder. Weber passes to Hardaway. Here's Robinson. Now here's Johnson. For 3, Hardaway. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And the action on hold. It appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Man, that's tough to see.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Sabonis checked in. A quick break, and we look at our 2K leaderboard for three-point shooting last season. Number 1, the Thunder.
And looking at last season, the thing that jumps out at you is their three-point percentage. Best in the league in that category, which is great to see considering how valued the three ball is nowadays in our game.
The Spurs have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Lets it go from deep. McGrady, good.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Allen, the pass to White. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Walton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Last season, the Thunder became the youngest team in NBA history to clinch a number 1 seed, Brent.
Yeah, how about that? The age average combined last year, 23.9 years of age. And most of their players not even close to their full potential. To have that kind of success and to share in that kind of story means that they have a big-time foundation to build upon, BA.
Here's Weber. From the right block. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Bird passes to White. Sabonis with it. Allen outside, takes a 3. The shot is good on the assist by Sabonis. Allen's got 10.
Well, he doesn't look satisfied with the lead right now. He wants more, and he looks like he's going to get it.
Now, that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
Man, that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Down low, Robinson with a steal. Here's Weber.
Oh, man.
Oh! And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
That'll be a move to remember. Wow.
Yeah, great creativity in the air. On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Now here's Allen, guarded closely. There's a screen, White with it, and Johnson picks him up defensively. Outside White. 13 feet out. Uses the glass that time. It's good.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. It's still early in the season, Grant, but most coaches have their rotations worked out by now.
They really do, but if they don't, they better figure it out soon. You don't want to be tinkering with your lineups any later than this.
Hardaway against White. Hardaway, no good.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Allen can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 6. Johnson passes to Hardaway. Here's McGrady for 3. Sends it home from three-point land. He's got 6.
That's just a lapse right there. No matter what, somebody has to be there and get a hand up in the shooter's face.
White, the pass to Allen. San Antonio with a rebound.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
Here's Johnson. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. Walton's got 4 rebounds now. Here's White. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
Now, there's some easy offense there. Keep finding looks in that area, and their shooting percentages tonight are going to be off the charts.
Now here's Hardaway. Here's Aldridge. Off with the layup.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off. There are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Here's Hardaway, following the bucket by Oklahoma City. Pass to McGrady from deep. And Walton pulls it down. Walton's got 5 rebounds in the game. White, the pass to Sabonis. And the layup is good off the glass.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
McGrady, good. McGrady's got 9.
A defensive breakdown. Can't afford to leave him open from range.
Outside White. And there's the screen. To the inside. Walton. Ooh, a two-handed power slam.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. Aldridge passes to McGrady. Shoots over Allen. McGrady shot is off. Thunder leading by 8. White on the wing. 6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Fires in the triple. He has 7.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
San Antonio's gone 4 of 9 from beyond the three-point line in this first quarter. Outside Hardaway. To the paint. Here's Aldridge. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, the defender really went after him.
San Antonio shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe, but D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
And so it's Oklahoma City with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. and it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, you have to credit their effort on the defensive end. It set the tone for this contest.
That defense has been infectious here as everybody stepping up aggressively on that end.
We've got Sarr, and it's Bird in at small forward. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Spurs trail by 9. This past offseason, OKC decided to move on from their former first-round pick, Josh Giddey.
Yeah, the 6th overall pick in 2021. Giddey is a talented player with good upside, but fit is so important in the NBA, and the Thunder knew his talents would be better suited elsewhere.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Thunder have some grit. Coach Mark Daigneault said we compete, and on nights we aren't, we get back to that very quickly. The competition level and the willingness to do it together is the foundational piece. Brian?
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thank you. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Bird. That three's off the mark. San Antonio's gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. Pass to Robinson. Walker for 3. Second chance shot. And there's a nice layup by Robinson.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
Here's Bird. Gets hauled in by DeMar DeRozan. Oh, there's the alley. Here's Sarr. No points so far. Bird passes to Price. Here's Westphal, defended by DeRozan. They set the screen. Floats one up. That shot off the mark. Spurs trail by 5. Here's Weber. It's Walker on the wing. To the wing, right side. Puts up a 3. No good. Oklahoma City leading by 5. Here's Price. And that's good from 17 feet.
Nice move to set up the jumper. That was pretty.
Walker for 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Well, with Walker, it's all about his quickness. The defense just fails to keep up with him.
And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. So both teams changing it up here. Now, since we have this break, here are the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. Oklahoma City, number 1.
Their defense led to offense, and no team was better at forcing miscues and capitalizing at the other end.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Here's Westphal. He's scoreless. White on the wing. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
What a burst out of that first step. Straight to the hole.
Outside Robinson. Johnson finds Robinson. Shoots over Sabonis. Robinson can't hit.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
And it's time for an injury report.
Hey guys, I chatted briefly with the head athletic trainer for the Thunder. They told me it's a collapsed lung, a serious situation, and we're all hoping that he's okay. His return to the court won't happen tonight, and likely not for a while after that. Guys?
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
Tries it from the top of the key. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the San Antonio Spurs. On Monday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Houston Rockets. Then on Monday, they'll be playing against Clint Capella and the Dallas Mavericks. And here's Hardaway, 15 in his last outing. Here's McGrady. No good on the triple.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
And here's the fast break.
The officials were right on top of that one.
San Antonio shooting their third and fourth free throw attempts of the game.
First team foul. At the line for the Spurs.
That one's good from Hardaway. All right, Grant, which U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance to supplant LeBron as the face of the league?
Oh, man, you putting me on the spot, B.A. Well, the conversation has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer, and they're only getting better.
Here's Weber. In his last outing, 16 points for him. There's the triple. McGrady, good. McGrady's got 5 points now in the quarter. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Well, so far, they've been immensely aggressive on the defensive side, denying easy shots, and it's made a difference in the game.
Yeah, I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. So it's Oklahoma City now. They trail by 1. Back to White. Wide open look. Rebounded by Johnson.
I saw a green light there. The D's not going to get away with that kind of lapse all that often here tonight.
Pass to Weber. Over White. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
There's something to be said about knowing yourself. It allows him to shoot and shoot comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Sigma passes to Weber. Here's McGrady. This one for 3. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
And here are the Thunder now. 6-point game. They're coming off that loss against Denver.
They just weren't careful with the rock. The passing was loose. The ball handling was lackluster. That's not how you win in this league.
Well, their defense wasn't exactly solid in that game. So if they could make up for mistakes by causing some turnovers, it might have helped. They didn't even get those. Maybe there are ways to contribute that don't involve shooting the basketball. That's the best way that maybe he can help them out trying to win this game.
Sigma passes to Johnson. Allen brings a double team. 5 on the clock. Hardaway's shot is good.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
And White has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. We've got 1:08 left in the second. Out left to the wing. Here's Sabonis. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
Here's McGrady. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. Now here's Allen. Tightly guarded. Pass to Bird. Back to Allen. Here's Bird. They still need this. It's deflected. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. So both teams making some changes here. 26 seconds left in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oklahoma City's got to hurry. They got to get up a shot. No problems knocking that one down. Sarr's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, still a developing part of Sarr's game, but he looked confident with that triple.
Outside Hardaway. Here's Aldridge. And again, it's San Antonio converting. Just 4 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And so it's San Antonio finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been very effective from the three-point line. That's the key for them so far. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Greg Popovich, and Coach, you look...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome to halftime, everybody. Before we go any further, a look ahead to the games yet to be played tonight. The Houston Rockets will be playing against the Jazz in Salt Lake City. 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time is the tip-off. Turning back now to our game, lots of positives in that first half for the Spurs.
Obviously, they've been locked in.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. Thunder trail by 8. So on the floor for the Spurs, they've got Johnson, and it's McGrady in at the 2-guard spot. Sarr passes to Bird. And here's Allen, outside White. Clock at 6. And he drains it. A solid 5 for 6 now.
In a tight game, they wanted to make sure of that possession.
Here's McGrady. Off the mark there with a 3. And the Thunder shooting 44%. A pretty decent clip. Allen can't get it to go.
It hasn't been all bad shots for him, but you wouldn't know that looking at his percentage from the field.
Robinson finds Johnson. Back to Robinson. Shoots over Sarr. Robinson can't hit. Robinson's gone 1 for 3 from the field here. Here's Sarr, covered by Johnson. White can't hit. Spurs lead by 6. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. San Antonio shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls.
For San Antonio, Chris Webber taking 2 shots.
So he gets them both.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Walton passes to White. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
First personal foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
At the line for your defender, JoJo White. 2 shots.
And he drops the first. That one misses. Spurs lead by 7. Now here's Hardaway. Give him 8. They get the rebound. And it's rejected.
What I like about Sarr as a shot blocker, he can do it anywhere on the floor.
It's time to take a glance again at that superb block.
Let's see if that block can amp up this team. I mean, they're looking for anything to get themselves going.
Two minutes into the second half of play now. Shot clock at 6. Top of the key. Hardaway's shot is good. Hardaway's got 10 points.
This is what he gives you night in and night out. Stellar production at the offensive end.
And we've got a timeout called by Mark Daigneault. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players. And it's the 2K leaderboard. Team leaders in blocks last season. Second, the Thunder. In third, the Spurs.
One look at last season's shot blocking numbers, and it's clear that these are two squads that love to play the physical game down in the paint.
Pass to Price. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Here's Westfall. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by San Antonio.
The third quarter has not started well. Just 1 of 4.
Here's McGrady. The kick out to Johnson. Now Hardaway. 10 points for him. Spurs need to get one up here. Weber, no good. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
We've seen scoring totals increasing, and fans might appreciate it, but NBA VP and head of basketball ops Joe Dumars said, quote, "I think what fans really want to see is incredible competition. The score is secondary to that. And guys, you talk about competing, Joe D brought it at both ends of the floor."
No doubt about that. Well said, Allie. Walton passes to Bird. Shoots over Johnson. Bird, that's good. Bird's got his first bucket of the night. And we've got a timeout called by Greg Popovich. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Here's Walker. Third quarter action. Just under 3.5 minutes have passed. DeRozan a screen. The 3 is up. And Kemba Walker with the 3. Walker's got 6.
From range, Kemba gets fearless and dangerous when he starts to heat up from there.
Out to the right wing. Bird passes to Price. Here's Bird. And there's a pick. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Westfall. Defended by DeRozan. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. San Antonio leading by 12. Inside. Robinson passes to DeRozan. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Aldridge is checked in for San Antonio.
Substitution on the field.
The Thunder have got just 2 of 6 in the second half. Westfall, the pass to Sarr. Here's Westfall. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That's on Kemba Walker. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Spurs.
Their offensive game plan has been simple. Look to shoot it often from outside the arc. And the results have been outstanding.
Well, looking at the stat sheet, I could just see here tonight, sharing the basketball, the stat that comes up most is assists. So sometimes you have to look for your teammate. That makes things happen. They've done it.
Pass to Wilkes. Here's Price. Defended by DeRozan. Here's Sarr. Oh, deflected. Walton. The bank shot, no good.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Big jam by DeMar.
It's impressive how he'll find any advantage he can get. DeRozan is tremendous at putting his man in an awkward position.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Saar passes to Price. Here's Westfall to the middle. Pass to Saar. Here's Wilkes. Yet to see a basket. And he lays it up and in.
He's been accurate tonight. I think the best way for them to succeed is to get him more shots. Sounds simple, but it comes down to execution.
Walker passes to Weber. DeRozan outside. Oh, from deep. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Walton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Here's Wilkes. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. San Antonio leading by 11. DeRozan outside to the inside. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up. This is his second trip to the line in the game.
Chris Webber, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. Allen, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Thunder trail by 13. Pass to Price. Launches it. And the three-pointer goes. Price has gotten his second bucket on the night.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
Yeah, defense has got to be a little bit better, especially when he's looking to fire from that distance. He really suffocated him there, guys. Just excellent work.
The lead now cut to single digits. Allen's got 13.
It's pretty much not how they wanted to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Outside Johnson. Pass to McGrady. Fires the three. He buries it from 3. McGrady's got 20 points.
Well, if he's hitting shots from there, he becomes so much more dangerous.
Price, the pass to Wilkes. Up top, Allen. No one near him. Oh, the Thunder tack on 2 more.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Pass to McGrady. Three-pointer. And San Antonio hits again from deep.
I mean, he is bringing his game, guys. Another jumper from distance.
Here's Price. He's got 5. Allen outside. Releases. Weber pulls it in. Weber's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. McGrady shot is off. For 3, Allen. And it's Allen again missing. Outside Hardaway. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. San Antonio on top, up 11. And time for a... And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. And it's White in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Thunder. Screen by Robinson. Allen against Johnson. Pass to McGrady. There's the 3. Drains the triple. McGrady's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Now here's White. Wide open. Count it.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Pass to Weber. Now Johnson. Allen defending. Robinson a screen on Allen. Outside Johnson. McGrady shot is off.
and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
For three, Allen. It's hauled in by Robinson.
You kind of wonder where his head's at. The shot selection hasn't been there, and of course that one was just...
And again for three.
He's got this defense scrambling. Even when they've got two guys on him, he finds a way to get to space.
And he's making some team history. He just tied the franchise record for three-pointers in a single game.
Not sure how he finds himself in so much space there. He's kicking himself for whiffing a bit on that one.
And he lobs it up.
Oh, great teamwork right there.
Hey, you got to love the finish. Bringing it down with some attitude. And White has got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Trailing by 17. Pass to Westfall. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And Greg Popovich has called timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Greg Popovich's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
And Allie, thank you for that. Outside Hardaway. Pass to McGrady. Back to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. The three. The Thunder pull it in. Walton's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Down low. Here's Guglielmo. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Outside Johnson. Pass to McGrady. Takes the three. It's rebounded by Gugliotta. Thunder trail by 13. To the paint. Here's Allen. McGrady grabs a miss. San Antonio's got 2 of 5 threes to go here in the fourth. And there's a 3-second violation. Well, Brent, you've won championships, but you've also been on some bad teams. What's that experience like?
Well, B.A., very kind of you to remind me of that, although the therapy has paid off, so I'm doing just fine. When you are experiencing seasons that aren't going as successful as the team would like it to go, there's a point of pride in the game and the way that you approach it. You can't separate yourself from your teammates. You got to dig in and show that you have the mettle to go out there and still compete.
Number 2.
We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. 5 to shoot. They set the pick. Here's Bird. Pure from three-point range.
That's one of the best three-point shooters. You've got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot.
Pass to Weber. Now Johnson. Here's McGrady. Knocks down the 18-footer. McGrady's got 8 points here in the quarter.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it.
Yeah, the body language right now is not looking good for this basketball team. The game might be out of reach, but they have to avoid mistakes like that.
Oklahoma City making a switch here. Sarr's checked in. Pass to Weber. Shoots over Sarr. Weber, no good. Thunder trail by 12. Here's Sarr. And here's Allen. Here's Walton. Robinson defending. Here's Bird. The three is up. Rebounded by Johnson.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Hardaway on the wing. He's guarded by White. From downtown. San Antonio again can't hit.
Well, he got off to a terrific start from the perimeter, but in the second half, he can't seem to build on that early success.
Allen, the pass to Sarr. With the floater. Good D by Hardaway.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Here's Robinson, and he floats it in for the easy two. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
The Thunder making a switch here. Inside, Bird nails the baby hook. Bird's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Hardaway with it. Left side Robinson. Lays it up and banks it in. And the Spurs lead by 14.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
No good on the free throw. Sarr's checked in for Oklahoma City.
JoJo White.
And he's good on the second.
Not a perfect trip to the free throw line, but they'll take what they can get at this point.
Spurs lead by 13. And here's Hardaway. Pass to Robinson. Shoots from 14. And Walton pulls it down.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
So much skill there for Sarr, and he can get elusive, which helped him draw the foul.
At the line for your Thunder.
And the first one at the line is good. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Obviously, Alexander Sarr's stature grabs your attention, but he's stronger than he looks, too. And that can be a pretty dangerous combination if he learns to use it right.
Hardaway, the pass to McGrady. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
First personal foul.
Man, good whistle there.
Team foul. At the line for the Spurs, Tracy McGrady. Taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Thunder trail by 12.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Spurs.
In today's game, you need to shoot it well from 3. That was the difference maker.
Exactly. And the defense didn't rotate out quickly enough to disrupt their shooters.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. Up top, White, defended by Hardaway. Here's Bird. Rebound by San Antonio. We've got 33 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's McGrady. Here's Robinson. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. Now here's White. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. Boy, a nice win on the road. By the time this one was winding down, this building was stone cold silent.
And that's exactly what you got to do. You have to try to take the crowd out of it.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So alongside Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, Brent Barry, and our entire 2K crew, I'm Brian Anderson saying thank you for watching. And time now to present our player of the game.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Kevin Harlan with you, joined by Doris Bird, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge reporting courtside. And our early season power rankings, of course, a lot should change over the course of the year, but this is where we stand now. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top 5.
And seeing where the Rockets are, they were obviously hoping to start out better. Still, too soon to panic. But lately they've had very little luck and seem to be trending in the wrong direction.
A look at the opening lineup for the Houston Rockets. Artest is out there with Chet Holmgren. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Petrovic. And it's Suggs. In at the point guard. And for the Jazz, we've got Jalen Brunson. Also, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Mashburn in at the small forward. Tip-off goes to Houston. Here we are early in the NBA season, and teams focus on situational awareness. Doris, what have you noticed so far this season?
Yeah, Kev, these situations are really all about execution, right? Are players poised in late clock situations? First of all, do they recognize where the shot clock is? Can they adeptly and quickly read defenses? So those are some of the things I'm watching for.
And so the Houston Rockets get the first points of the ball game. Back to Brunson. The rebound by Wilt Chamberlain.
All alone from mid-range. They know he won't miss many of those.
Rebounded by the Jazz. Brunson outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Brunson. Wide open shot is on the money.
What a confident stroke from Jalen Brunson. This guy doesn't have to dominate with the ball in his hands.
Holmgren with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Petrovic with the pass to Suggs. Chamberlain a screen. Clock at 6. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Brunson. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Brunson's got his second bucket.
We are talking about a 6'6" point guard. Shai has got a great view of the floor. What an easy pass.
Suggs passes to Chamberlain. Sampson pulls it in.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. And there's another one for the Jazz.
Quick trigger there by SGA. I'll tell you, on the catch, be ready to rise and fire.
And Doris, what a breakout for the guard Jalen Brunson these last couple seasons.
Kevin, I think what's taken a lot of us by surprise is how capable he is in being the center point of an entire offense. And not only as a scorer for himself, but involving all the guys around him. Truly an incredible transformation.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Suggs against Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Suggs. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander missing. The Rockets have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Knocks it loose. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. In transition, here come the Jazz. Brunson outside. Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Suggs passes to Chamberlain. Over Brunson. The shot's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got 6.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Bennett the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now Brunson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Great look, but off the mark.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here. Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Reed, he's checked in for the Jazz.
Number 34, Naz Reid.
Suggs against Brunson. 6 to shoot. Suggs kicks to Artest. Houston needs to get a shot up. Here's Chamberlain. Utah with the rebound. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Talked to Will Hardy a little while ago. We talked about the matchup problems that Chet Holmgren presents. He said defensively, Chet can warp the inside of the paint. And at the other end, he's going to drag his matchup out to the three-point line. That's what makes this 7-footer such a special player, guys.
Thank you, David. You know, when you talk about this Jazz team, Doris, you have to mention head coach Will Hardy.
You certainly do, Kevin, because remember, he came from the Boston Celtics organization. He also had a history in San Antonio. He is known as an excellent tactician. He does an incredible job scouting. Utah always one of the best prepared teams in the league. Despite his young age, we know Jalen Suggs has proven to be a tremendous leader. His teammates love playing with this guy.
Toppin, he's checked in for Holmgren. Good on both.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Now here's Love. Brunson, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Three-pointer. They get it again, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
Here's Davis. Can they?
Forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Here's Suggs, following the bucket by the Jazz. Pass to Chamberlain. Shoots over Reed, and Chamberlain gets it to go on the assist from Suggs.
But here's the problem. Now, no one's got the strength to move Wilt off the spot, and no one has the height to challenge the shot at its point of release.
Now here is Davis. Here's Brunson. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
Boy, with his shot not falling right now, it might be time to look in a different direction. See if you can get your teammates started.
Chamberlain a screen. This one for three. The second effort. Rebound, Utah. Outside, Davis. Pass to Love. Over Suggs. Love can't hit.
Pressured that shot by getting a hand up just as good as a block.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Davis. Love with the screen for Davis. The Jazz making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. The Rockets also changing it up. Andre Ayton's checked in for Chamberlain. Eric comes in for Ron Artest. And Derek Harper has subbed in for Suggs. Stackhouse outside. 5 to shoot. Good on the bucket.
Oh, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Outside, Barrett. Pass to Petrovic. Count that one. And the Rockets lead by 9.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Offensive rebound. Reed gets the bucket.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
On offense, here are the Rockets. They're on a 14-6 run. Petrovic with the pass to Barrett. Here's Petrovic, covered by Stackhouse. With 4 seconds on the clock, and again, the Rockets good for 2. And so it's Houston in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Houston.
And, guys, I love the movement. Doing a great job of just getting the ball on a string, creating some opportunities.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
Gilgeous-Alexander out there with Davis. Then it's Jaden McDaniel. And it's Sampson in at the 5. That's the group right now for Utah. It'll go. The Rocket lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Davis.
Well, you see SGA and the strides he's making as a playmaker. This guy is so good, on point with his reads.
Now here's Holmgren from the arc. Rebound, Utah.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Harper, and that one hits back iron. Jazz trail by 7. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Gilgeous-Alexander, a screen on Harper. Davis kicks to McDaniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Rockets leading by 7. Oh, Ayton in position. Stolen by McDaniels. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Sampson. Over Harper. Sampson's shot. Good. Sampson's got his first basket of the night.
And that's a good shot for him. He can shoot it over almost anyone.
You want that mid-range game in your arsenal. You can't just be about threes and dunks. Sometimes this is a key shot.
For the Rockets, Chamberlain's checked in for DeAndre Ayton. Artest comes in for Barrett. And Jalen Suggs is subbed in for Harper. Now, here is Chamberlain. 10 points for him. Holmgren can't hit. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Jazz. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thank you. The Utah Jazz last season became one of the first teams in the league to move their games to broadcast television. It's a gamble, but they just about tripled their reach. And with the rapid growth in the region, they have a chance to attract new fans. Kevin, no doubt, other NBA teams are keen to see how this goes.
Oh, David, no question at all. And we thank you for your report. Greg, you've been a part of some great contending teams over the years, but what's it like being on a team at the bottom of the standings with not a lot of hope for the regular season?
Well, Kevin, no one likes losing, but it can certainly take a toll. But it can also allow you to play more freely when you know you're bad and you're not having to deal with the pressure of expectation.
And so here is Houston. After the miss from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Chamberlain a screen to the wing on the left. Over Pettit. Bank shot, no good.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Pass to Brunson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his second bucket of the game to go. Rockets leading by 4. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Chamberlain outside for Artest. Here's Chenier. Brunson covering. Down low. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Utah. Now that we have a chance, let's go to the 2K leaderboard and reveal last season's top shot blockers. Chet Holmgren, 4th.
And shot blocking is the element of the game that I think he cares about the most. That's where he puts in that effort and energy.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Brunson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Suggs dishes to Holmgren. Here's Chenier. Here's Chamberlain, and it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And that's just too easy. The size, strength, length, no way to stop Chamberlain once he gets the ball in that close.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 6 points for him. Utah needs to get off a shot here. And it's Brunson missing.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Chamberlain down low. Guarded by Reid. Chamberlain, the pass to Chenier. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Here's what the Houston Rockets schedule looks like. On Monday, they'll go up against the Spurs in San Antonio. Then on Monday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies.
And for the matchup with the Suns, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see their lineups get sorted out.
Love checked in for the Jazz. Stackhouse comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And a switch here also for Houston. Petrovic is checked in for Suggs.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. Last season, he played outstanding, and he was among the top 20 rebounders in the league. Never shy about throwing his weight around in the paint.
And he was a shot-blocking machine last season for sure. As you said, top 5 in the league. He gave ground to absolutely no one. That one is off.
Well, the beauty of someone like Naz Reid, he's proven already in his career, you can bring him off the bench to great effect, or if you need him to be a step-in starter, he's equally capable.
And the Rockets making a change here. Toppin's checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Pass to Chenier. Chamberlain a screen. Always going up for the alley-oop here. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Stackhouse. Top of the key. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got rebound number 8 now on the night. Chenier, the pass to Chamberlain. It's deflected. Wallace with it. He has yet to score. Jazz passing it around. The sweet lefty stroke of Jalen Brunson.
It's gotten to the point where you have to chase Jalen Brunson off the perimeter. This guy will really hurt you from deep.
Chenier, the pass to Toppin. Now, here is Chamberlain. Guarded by Reid. Pass to Petrovic. Chamberlain with a screen on Brunson. Here's Chenier. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game. Jazz trail by 7. Brunson the pass to Pettit. Love outside. Here's Stackhouse. No good with the triple.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Pass to Petrovic. Launches from deep. It's rebounded by Brunson.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
And then they continue to control the glass.
Here's Chenier. There's the drive, and he makes that one. And it's a 9-point Rocket lead.
Good job attacking. Those restricted area shots are what every NBA team is looking for.
And so it's the Houston Rockets. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Houston Rockets.
I love their game plan. Work the rock inside until someone stops it.
It's a simple, direct strategy, Shaq. And when you can pull it off, it gives you a multitude of options offensively.
And moving along, a metric for that first half. Love me some metrics. Checking out the top performer on each team.
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. We're seeing a tremendous game from Wilt Chamberlain.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Starting the second half, here's Ime Udoka's 5. They've got Jalen Suggs. Holmgren is out there with Chamberlain. Then it's Artest, and it's Petrovic in at the shooting guard. Count that one. Brunson's got 9.
Yeah, we talk about having a high shot IQ. Jalen Brunson, just 4 shots. You want to concede the mid-range jumper? He's more than content to take it.
Pass to Chamberlain. A rebound by the Jazz. Brunson finds Gilgeous-Alexander. Back to Brunson. From outside the arc, sinks the triple. He's got 12.
Such an intelligent basketball play by Jalen Brunson. This guy understands how to get himself going in pick-and-roll action.
Chamberlain with a screen on Brunson. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line.
And guys, you might remember that he was not at his best from the foul line in their last outing.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for Utah. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Now here's Brunson. 12 points for him. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulls up, high post. And it's Brunson missing.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Lets it go with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz. Sanson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And one thing among many doors that's so impressive about Jalen Brunson, the way he goes to work in the paint. Wow.
Kevin, at his size, you have got to be crafty. You've got to have great footwork and great patience. You've got to be willing to work in a crowd. What he does is really impressive.
McDaniels, he's checked in for the Jazz. And the Rockets making a change here as well. Ayton's checked in. Davis is checked in for Jalen Brunson. Houston leading by 3. Ayton a screen on Davis. Pass to Petrovic. Now here's Holmgren. McDaniels defending. Holmgren kicks to Artest. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Artest's got 6.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
Outside, Davis. Rockets with the rebound. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Suggs passes to Holmgren. Back to Suggs. Over Davis. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Now here's Davis. That's tipped. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to McDaniel. From 12 feet out, and he hits the jump shot.
McDaniels making excellent use of the mid-range there.
Rockets leading by 4. Ayton sets the pick for Suggs. Pass to Petrovic. Holmgren the screen. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. 9 points for Ron Artest.
Well, if you offer no resistance defensively, he's going to knock down the 3. It's really that simple, guys.
And here is Davis. Oh, that's blocked.
Sometimes you need excellent anticipation defensively to get your hand on the shot. Jalen Suggs, nicely done.
R.J. Barrett's checked in for Houston. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He has 6, and they'll keep possession. And can't hit the shot, but they're saying he got hacked, so he'll head to the free throw line. It's on Jalen Suggs. And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Houston.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
I think the other thing we're seeing tonight is the floor spacing of this team. Boy, they are shooting the cover off the basketball all game.
Now, here's Suggs over Davis, and it's Suggs missing. Harper against Davis. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. That's in there. Davis with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 5 points now in the quarter. Pass to Suggs. Suggs, screen on McDaniel. Back to Holmgren. Now here's Harper. To the right side. Here's Suggs. And it's Houston with another.
Jalen Suggs has all the attributes necessary to be a three-level scorer. That means the mid-range must be pure. Show him, Jalen.
Now here's Davis. Pass to Sampson. Love outside. Here's McDaniels. The three ball. And it's Suggs with the rebound.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Harper. And here's Barrett. Back to Harper. Here's Suggs. The rebound by the Jazz. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Love with the screen on Barrett. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. And the layup's good off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 7 now in this quarter.
Let's remember that at 6'6", Shai Gilgeous-Alexander can more than handle himself near the cup.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Chamberlain's checked in for the Rockets. Toppin comes in for Holmgren. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. Fifth best, the Rockets.
I mean, it's a crowd-pleasing style, right? I mean, this club just got out and ran at every possible chance.
Now here's Love. No scoring in this one. Here's Pettit. And that won't go, missing the go-ahead bucket. Rockets have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Suggs passes to Barrett. Harper against Stackhouse. There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Harper. Pettit grabs the board. Jazz have gone just a bit under 50% from the field since halftime, 5 out of 11. And Reed has it in the corner. The three-pointer's right on target. Reed's got the lead up to 1 now for Utah.
Yeah, Naz Reid, aware that ball hits my hands, I've got to be ready to rise and fire.
Barrett against Love. Now, here's Barrett. D right on him. And that one drops. And the Rockets lead by 1.
Oh, that's some big-time grit by R.J. Barrett. You want some contact on me, I can finish anyway.
3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Pass to Pettit for the 3. That's in there. Love with the assist. Love's got 3 assists now in this one.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooting.
From 13, Chamberlain's shot is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Jazz lead by 2. From the... And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to fire.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
3:10 first quarter's behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth. Stackhouse out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Sampson in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's the group right now for Utah. Now, here's Suggs. Outside Artest. Pass to Chamberlain. Tries it from 9. Outside for Artest. Now Holmgren lets the 3 fly. Kept alive. Chamberlain the pass to Artest. Here's Petrovic. Back to Artest. Over Stackhouse. And another shot. The shot's good by Chamberlain. Chamberlain got it all tied up now for the Rockets.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Brunson the pass to Stackhouse. Back to Brunson. It's rebounded by Houston. Chamberlain. For Houston, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Chamberlain a screen. Driving in. Puts up a deep 3. Petrovic's shot is off. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
Back to Brunson. Fires the 3. And he's good on the 3-ball. And the Jazz lead by 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Yep, that one goes.
And that was the right call. When you need a basket, go to the guys you trust the most.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Back to Brunson. Rebound by Ron Artest. Artest's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Brunson against Suggs. Chamberlain. That's tipped.
And Sampson literally takes away a part of the floor when he's out there. Don't even try to get shots off in his area, or that's what's going to happen.
Pass to Stackhouse. Back to Brunson. Uncovered. Good, and the assist goes to Stackhouse. Stackhouse has got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Chamberlain with a screen on Brunson. Suggs passes to Petrovic. Now here's Holmgren from the arc.
Well, that's not easy to box out like that. It's just great footwork, and that gave him just the time he needed.
Pass to Pettit. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Holmgren.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Utah.
And they're playing beautiful basketball right now, racking up the assists by playing so unselfishly, just finding the open man.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. During the last break, got to listen in on Ime Udoka's huddle with his team. Now, he wants his team to mix it up offensively. He said, we've been settling for too many threes. Don't be afraid to attack the rim. Challenge their defense. Let's see some variety out there. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, David. And with that, the Utah lead is cut to just 3 points on the basket from Chamberlain.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And that's only his first miscue of the night. He's been unbelievably steady so far.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Chamberlain. It's deflected. Brunson, left side. And the dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
I love when Shea does not just settle for a layup, finish with authority. What a pretty dunk.
Chamberlain with a screen on Brunson. To the inside. Chamberlain dishes to Holmgren. Suggs against Brunson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Now, Jalen Suggs is a player that does a little bit of everything, understanding what's expected and how he can carve out time in the rotation.
And Utah making a change here. Love's checked in. Utah leading by 3. And Will Hardy is called timeout. He's not taking any chances and wants to huddle him up right away. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Inside, Pettit. That shot missing. Good D by Holmgren. Rockets trail by 3. To the paint, Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Pass to Brunson. Here's Pettit. It's Chet Holmgren with the rebound. Holmgren's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Big points there on the slam. He had a much smaller man on him and took him to task. Just a massive play.
And here's Brunson. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. 5 on the clock. To the middle. Here's Pettit. Boy, that looked like goaltending. Yes, it is. And so they will award the basket there.
Yeah, big call there on the goaltender. Just didn't get to it soon enough. Boy, that's a tough break.
Stackhouse, he's checked in for Utah.
Well, this is why you run your offense through him in important situations. You know he's going to deliver.
To the paint. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
Oh, Kevin, not a penny, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, bounce to the ounce, Greg, yeah. Showing off the bunnies. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Chamberlain got his 16th rebound on the night. To the inside to tie it up. And that one's good by Petrovic. Petrovic has got the game tied up here for the Rockets. And here is Gilgeous-Alexander. Stackhouse outside. Another miss by Utah. Houston's gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Suggs against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Pettit. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Will Chamberlain picks one up.
Had a foul to give there, but you'd rather it not have it cost your team points.
He hits the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1. Love check in for Jerry Stackhouse.
Well, this game has the feel that it could come down to the wire, so that is just the kind of success they need to have at the foul line.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. There's 47 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. Gilgeous-Alexander against Holmgren. Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go. Artest against Love. From past the arc. Connects from downtown.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
And Will Hardy is called timeout. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. Turning here to our analysts. What factors, guys, come to your mind?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a three-pointer or score quickly and take the foul.
Gilgeous-Alexander deciding where to go with it. Brunson outside. Right between the eyes. And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
You want the ball to find its way into Brunson's hands in these big-time moments. He relishes the opportunity.
And we've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Down low, Stoll. Here's Mashburn. Oh, no good there. The potential game winner off the mark. And regulation now complete. We will go to overtime. We've got more in store for you right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this one. We've got Jalen Brunson. Also, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander out there. And it's Sampson in at the center position. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
This is how you run the offense. You can see Suggs in command with his passing.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Pass to Brunson. Three-pointer. Will Chamberlain with the rebound. Houston in the lead. Suggs with the ball. Chamberlain a screen. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
One of the things you have to admire about Jalen Suggs, the aggressiveness, the willingness to make plays.
And he sinks the second. And so it's Utah here with the ball. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three ball is good. Gilgeous-Alexander's got it all tied up now for the Jazz.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
Out left to the wing. Here's Petrovic. Rebounded by the Jazz. About 90 seconds off the clock here in the extra period. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Pulled the shot a little up, but the bounce goes his way. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 20 points.
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Chamberlain with a screen on Brunson. Picked off in midair. Nice ball movement by Utah.
What we know about Jalen Brunson is this guy is not afraid to take it to the cup. He's ready to challenge defenders.
At the line for Utah, Jalen Brunson. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Brunson.
Boy, the maturation of Brunson is really special. This guy, phenomenal as scorer and facilitator.
Inside. Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. Mashburn, the pass to Brunson. Over Suggs. Chamberlain with the block. And it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Just under 2.5 minutes passed here in this overtime. 4 on the clock. Fires from 14. The Jazz again can't hit it. It's trailed by 4. Pass to Suggs. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
Jalen Suggs has proven early, if you're open, he's going to find you. Pretty pass.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. The Jazz with another miss. Rockets have gone 2 of 3 from the floor as we've gotten this overtime period underway. Utah has gone 1 of 2 so far in their 3-point attempts in overtime. Pass to Bennett. Here's Mashburn. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. That doesn't go either for Gilgeous-Alexander. On offense, here are the Rockets. Now, here's Suggs. Now, here's Chamberlain.
What a quality pass from Jalen Suggs. This guy relishes the chance to set up his teammates.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Six seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Pass to Bennett. Shoots the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy 3.
And timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared. What do you think Coach's focus is going to be here?
And it's do or die time. They need a bucket here to stay alive.
And it's either got to be a 3-pointer or a score quickly and take the foul.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
Plenty of drama in this one so far.
Yeah, don't be surprised if it isn't decided until the final buzzer.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though, and he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Timeout called the Rockets. 16 seconds left in overtime. And let's get your take, guys. What's the strategy?
Trying to stay alive. They've got to work quickly.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Here's Suggs. Another miss by Houston. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Personal foul.
So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. So he gets them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
Suggs kicks to Chamberlain. Here's Petrovic. And so it's Utah with the win. They had to scrape and claw to push it to overtime, but they really came out in the extra period.
What a ride. I mean, I thought it might end in regulation, but you know what? They came through big and did exactly what was necessary once we got into OT.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olmers, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Jalen Brunson.
At 7'3", number 30, Victor Wembanyama.
And it's our favorite day of the year at 2K Sports. At long last, it's time to roll the ball out there and get the new season of NBA basketball underway. Brian Anderson here, with me, Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Joining us courtside is Allie LaForce. And with the season still getting up to full speed, here are the latest power rankings. Let's see who's off to the races. They're a rising team climbing to 5th on the board.
Seeing where the Knicks are, they are showing some progress. Little by little, they're becoming a better team. Now, they just have to maintain this positive momentum.
And now the opening lineup for New York. They've got Russell Westbrook, and it's Olajuwon in at the 5. And for the Celtics, Mobley out there with Victor Wembanyama. Then it's OG Anunoby, and it's Lever in at the point guard position. So many things to love about opening day. What's tops on your list, RJ?
A lot of things, really. But, man, the energy in the building. This house is rocking. These fans are so pumped up and optimistic about their team right now.
Now here's O'Neal. Here's Maravich. Second shot opportunity. Shot's good by Olajuwon.
And that gets us rolling. Whew, what a tremendous atmosphere in here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And that one good.
Hey, take it right to the defense. Not a bad way to start this game.
Westbrook with it. Pass to Olajuwon. Now here's O'Neal. Westbrook outside. Mobley grabs the board.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Wembanyama screen. And Mobley good for 3.
This is something that Mobley is still developing, but nice to see him take a confident shot from the arc.
To the inside. It's stolen by Wembanyama. Here we go. Lever passes to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
And the Knicks miss again. The Celtics have gone 3 of 3 so far from the floor. One thing you can say about Boston, Grant, they know how to put a team together.
Yeah, the Celtics' consistency of winning is just impressive, both now and throughout their entire history. They are really the gold standard in this league, and it's mostly because of great draft picks and great trades.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Here's Maravich, defended by Jones. Looking to end the run. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With great mobility and the 8-foot wingspan. Yes, 8 foot. Wembanyama easily wipes that shot away.
Here's Lever. Back to Wembanyama. 5 to shoot. O'Neal pulls it in.
Had enough room to finish, and that's one he'll usually make.
Pass to Maravich. Here's Mullen. Out left to the wing. Outside O'Neal. Launches it. Connects from downtown.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Celtics lead by 4. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. Outside Jones. Wembanyama screen. Jones misses.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Westbrook taking his time here. Pass to Olajuwon. Boston pulls it in. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Knicks team.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that. The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Richard, no doubt about the upside of Evan Mobley. What's his best position, you think, though?
Defensively, he can guard 1 through 5. He is a defensive player of the year candidate every single year. But offensively, unless he improves his three-point shot, he is most likely going to be more of a 5. If he wants to play the 4, he's got to be able to stretch it from 3.
Now here's O'Neal. Knocks it loose. Pass break. Here come the Celtics. Here's Jones. It's hauled in by Mullen. Knicks trail by 6. Westbrook outside. Pass to Maravich. The 3. And he's missed his first 2 shots of the game.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And Mobley throws it down.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
Now here's Westbrook. Tightly guarded. Nice fake there to create the shot, but it's no good. Here's Lever. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Pass to Wembanyama. Fires from 14. The Knicks pull it in.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
O'Neal passes to Maravich. They get it again. Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
1 shot.
Grant, all the high hopes Knicks fans have had in recent years, they have finally come to fruition.
Yeah, it really was good to see the Knicks have a great campaign last year. From the players, to the coaches, to the front office, and the fans. They've pressed all the right buttons.
And here's Wagner. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 5-point game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
New York shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
Taking 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. And the 2024 NBA champions, the Boston Celtics. RJ capturing banner number 18.
Yeah, the most titles in NBA history, breaking that tie that they had with the Lakers. And trust me, that one stings a little bit for them. Somehow they're going to have to make room for another one of those banners up in the rafters. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see him miss.
Pass to Richardson. Knocks down the long J.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Now here's Şengün. Miller outside. Wagner left side. Oh, stolen by Richardson. The finish. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback. Ouch.
That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Joe Mazzulla. We talked about how Alperen Şengün can act as a facilitator. Coach said he sees the floor like nobody else. He's got a great mind for the game. And if you let him find his guy out of the high post, he will punish you. No doubt about it, they're aware. He is the engine of this offense.
And Allie, thanks. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. 1:11 left to play in the first. Here's Nash. Wagner outside to end the run. And it's Richardson with the rebound. Here's Battier. Pass to Lever. And here's Richardson. Clock at 6. Over Wagner. Richardson, no good. Knicks trail by 10. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wagner. Black checked in for Boston.
Number 0, Anthony Black.
We've got 33 seconds left to play in the first. Pass to Battier. Richardson for 3. Hits the trifecta. Richardson's got 8.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Wagner outside. Miller outside. Here's Şengün. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Boston Celtics in a good situation, up by 13 points to close the quarter. They put in work down low, getting in. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics?
From the tip, they are not making things easy on them. Lots of steals, playing disruptive basketball.
You know, they've also been very effective at running the floor. Just a ton of points in the fast break has been a big part of their success.
So on the floor for the Knicks. And it's Chambers in at the 4. Mobley on a screen. Richardson for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Here's Chambers. No points so far. Here's Olajuwon. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Looking back at last season, the best when it comes to shot blocking. Victor Wembanyama, number 1.
Even when the ball would swing away from him, he would rotate and challenge the shot.
Cycling, Jermaine O'Neal.
Boston leading by 13. And here's Wembanyama. Outside Jones. Gets gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Pass to O'Neal. Shoots over Mobley. That's short off the rim. And Wembanyama has the ball here for the Boston Celtics. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. Here's Maravich. Fires in the triple. Maravich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
He just brings a great feel for the game at the offensive end.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter. Jones from outside. Buries it from 3. Jones has got his third basket on the night right there.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And we'll have a timeout called by Tom Thibodeau. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Knicks making a change here. Westbrook's checked in. Well, Grant, we know non-shooting big men can clog the paint. But if they know where to move off the ball, that certainly helps.
Yeah, you know, big men who know those circle actions, like flashing to the open spot when their man gives help, they often end up with easy looks inside.
Knicks trail by 15. Down low. Here's O'Neal. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. 6 to shoot. Right side Wembanyama. And the 18-footer right on the mark. Wembanyama's got his first 2 points of the night.
And what's scary about Wemby is that his jumper is only getting better.
Tries it from the block. Maravich, no good.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Lever passes to Mobley. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
The length of Mobley that's what's challenging for many defenders, which is why you pretty much resort to fouling him.
It's his first trip to the line.
For 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls.
One look at Evan Mobley, and you can see he is built for this position. The height, the length, he's got all the physical gifts that a power forward could ask for.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Richardson. Westbrook outside. Pass to O'Neal. Fades away. The offensive rebound. Cullen. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Team foul. Shooting for New York, Chris Mullen at the line for 1.
Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Brian, it's great hearing Celtics coach Joe Mazzulla talk shop. He said everybody tries to break basketball up into offense and defense, but it's one game. Your spacing, decision-making, and shot selection set up your defense. That transition happens so fast, so the game is constantly changing. It's all connected, Brian.
No question. Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. Well, Richard, it might be a long time before we see a player with the combination of Wembanyama's size and skill.
He changes every opponent's game plan, offensively and defensively. You've seen nothing like it, and we probably won't for a long time.
Outside Anunoby. Let's go with a 3. And it's New York with a rebound. Here's Mullen. Pass to Westbrook. 3-pointer. Tries again. Oh, and Mobley with the block.
Sensational swat from Mobley. I love how hard he goes on the defensive end.
Here's Lever. Now Anunoby. The three is up. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
And timeout is called by Tom Thibodeau. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Checked in for Wembanyama. And with a pause in the action, here we have the best rebounding teams from last year. The Celtics second, New York in fifth.
And both of these teams really impressed when it came to rebounding the ball last year. That level of physicality and hustle is always great to see.
Here's Mullen. Pass to Westbrook. Now Şengün. Now here's O'Neal. He hits that one. 2 for 5 now.
How do you stop a good fadeaway jumper? That's a trick question. You don't.
Boston leading by 16. Lever passes to Anunoby. Mobley on a screen. Anunoby on the take. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Grant, with this new media deal, more broadcasters for the NBA.
You're right, B.A. And the league benefits economically. Hopefully, more innovation on the broadcast side, too, and a chance to even reach new fans as well.
And the second free throw is good.
I love it. In attack mode, drawing foul calls this quarter and getting to the free throw line.
Wagner outside. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Wagner's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Lever. Pass to Battier. Bull, a screen on Miller. Here's Battier, guarded by Miller. 2 on the clock. Here's Lever. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Westbrook left side. Bull grabs the board.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
Lever passes to Battier. Here's Lever.
2 minutes.
And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Knicks trail by 14. Pass to Wagner from deep. Boston with a rebound. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Right wing. A minute 31 left in the second period. Anunoby for 3. On target from range. Anunoby's got 7 points in the game.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
Pass to Westbrook. Miller outside. And again, the Knicks missing.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Anunoby with it. 54 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. All right, here's what the Knicks have lined up on their schedule. On Monday, they'll kick off a homestand, starting with the Milwaukee Bucks. And then on Monday, they'll be matching up against Karl Anthony Towns and the Brooklyn Nets.
And for that game against Miami, it's a good checkpoint to see how they fare. It's the 5th contest on the year for them and a chance to evaluate where they stand.
He misses the free throw.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
And he sinks the second. Knicks trail by 18. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
Olajuwon passes to Nash. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
And if they want to come back in this game, look, they got to clean up those mistakes.
Boston making a switch here. Jones is checked in. Celtics lead by 18. And we've got 28 seconds left in the second. Can't connect from short range. Chambers, the pass to Scott. Here's Chambers. Here's Olajuwon. 5 points in the game. Offensive rebound. Miller outside. Puts up a three. Hits a three-pointer.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And so it's Boston liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm here with Coach Tom Thibodeau. Coach, I saw you getting into your team. What's been...
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be back right after the break for the third quarter here on 2K Sports.
Man, this offense is in rhythm right now. They're moving the ball, moving without the ball. Everything looks exactly the way.
All right, fellas. Appreciate you joining.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Evan Mobley really making a difference here.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
They've got Evan Mobley, also OG Anunoby out there, and it's Jones in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Knicks trail by 15. Mullen, pass to Westbrook. Pass to Olajuwon. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
Just a shot eraser. You never know where Wemby is, but you always know he's around.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Wembanyama's got 6.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Drains the triple.
Total confidence. Westbrook doesn't think, he just shoots.
Celtics lead by 14. Lever passes to Mobley. Now Wembanyama. And it's rejected.
And they have been cold coming out of the break, only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
Here's Lever. Misses from close range.
And they have started out this quarter shooting just 20%. Let's just say this is not the way they wanted to open the second half.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
Jones, and he hits the jump shot. 9 points in the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Westbrook, the pass to O'Neal. Here's Maravich. Here's Olajuwon. Covered by Wembanyama. From the left block. And it's New York scoring again. Here's Lever. Outside Anunoby.
New York. Pete Maravich. personal foul.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence.
Alperin Şengün's checked in for New York.
Number 20, Alperin Şengün.
Here's Wembanyama. He's got 6. And Wembanyama throws it down hard.
Oh, showing Wemby. That was sick.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, capturing the moment. Here's Maravich. Pass to Westbrook. Fires the 3. Rebound by Lever. Lever's got 4 rebounds now. Mobley outside. Now here's Wembanyama, defended by Şengün. Wembanyama against Şengün. Shot clock at 5. Wembanyama down low. Give him 8 points now. No good that time. Westbrook outside. Pass to O'Neal. Over Mobley. O'Neal misses.
And he felt like he needed a little bit more space with the fade to get off his shot, but that might have been what threw him off and made him miss.
Mobley on a screen. Inside. And Mobley throws it down.
And this game belongs to Mobley so far, just doing it all on the offensive end.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
New York, again, can't hit.
There are nights where the shots just don't fall. Unfortunately, I know how that feels.
Outside Anunoby. Wembanyama screen. Now here's Anunoby. He's closely guarded. O'Neal pulls it in. Knicks trail by 16. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, drawing charges is an art. The Warriors' Brandon Podziemski led the league last season, and he said, I'm not going to jump with anybody at the rim and block them. This is another form of rim protection. And Brian, while some have labeled them dangerous and called for charges to be taken out of the game, they remain a winning play.
Yeah, that's a good point, Allie. Thanks.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
Jones, his shot is good.
And guys, the way this defense is getting manhandled down low, you have to wonder if they're at 100% right now.
Westbrook outside. Şengün, the screen. To win the drought. Boston pulls it in. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for New York. 1:56 left to play in the third quarter. To the wing, right side. Looking to end this cold.
Oh, my goodness. How about that? An explosive talent. When Westbrook gets room to take flight, he goes for it.
And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. And Boston with some changes. Bol, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And Black subbed in for Anunoby. And the Celtics in possession here. Lever passes to Jones. Book it again. 7 for 12 and going at the defense.
Even with the score as it is, he just keeps coming at you.
Pass to Şengün. Wagner outside. From outside the arc. The rebound, Celtics. Mobley's got rebound number 8 now. Here's Lever. They set a pick. Back to Jones. Shot clock at 6. Pure from three-point range. Jones has got 11 points here in the second half.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
from the arc. Drops in the three.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
30 seconds left in the third quarter. Jones misses.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Wagner outside. 11 seconds left in the third. Oh, it's blocked by Bull. And so it's the Boston Celtics. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. We'll be right back with you. And we take a listen in now to Tom Thibodeau.
Once we get the ball, swamp.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. So on the floor for the Knicks, we've got Franz Wagner, and it's Chambers in at the 4. Pass to Maravich. And Grant, with the 65 games rule for player awards, it did seem there was a real reduction in load management.
Yeah, VA, and I liked it. The stars played more early on. We also saw a lot of them get banged up by the playoffs. So it seems there's still a balance to be struck.
OG Anunoby's checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for New York. Scott's checked in. Boston leading by 20. Oh, deflected. To the paint. Maravich with the bucket.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Wembanyama pass to Jones. Outside Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Black. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Nails it from 3. Maravich has got 5 points now in the quarter.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Outside Jones. Back to Wembanyama. The Knicks pull it in. Here's Maravich. Unable to get that one. Good D by Mobley. Moving along. 2 minutes gone in the fourth. And Joe Mazzulla has called timeout, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. Deciding to change it up. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
During that last break, I heard Joe Mazzulla as he talked with the team. He told his guys, let's not waste this advantage. Hold on to it. Stay aggressive. Let's not give up ground. Coach wants to see his team staying strong out there, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. Looking to get back on track. It's good.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Westbrook outside. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Jones from outside. He buries it from 3. Jones has got 21 points in the game. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Celtics.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And also attacking in transition has...
Westbrook!
Hey. Oh, bomb that! D up on Fat.
Right here!
Shoot that on you! Crazy boy! Who's watching? Crazy boy!
Hey, close out on Chris! Go over it!
Chris, foul!
Get this board, fellas. Get this board.
Don't shoot that! Give it up! Hey, watch out for a knee! Kick it out! Kick it out!
And the foul.
Don't get paid!
Chris!
Get out on Jones! Keep shooting that! Send me one!
you.